Hi everyone, in this video I am going to explain brute force string matching topic. So here we are using the brute force technique and we are trying to match a given pattern from a given text. So before that we'll see what is a string matching problem. So given a string of n characters which is called as a text and a string of m characters which is always less than your text which is called as a pattern. So now we are finding the substring of a text that matches the pattern or not. So that is of your string matching problem. So this is an algorithm which we are using the brute force technique, so that this algorithm simply we written as brute force string match. So which will take two arguments. One is your text of size n and another one is a pattern of size m. So now here the text it starts from 0 to n minus 1 and your pattern is start from 0 to m minus 1. So these are the comments which will say about your algorithm. So which will implement your brute force string matching, and here it will take input as two arrays. So an array t of 0 to n minus 1 of n characters representing a text, and an array p of 0 to m minus 1 of m characters representing the pattern. So now here the output is the index of the first character in the text that starts the matching substring, or else it will return -1 if the search unsuccessful. So what is the meaning of this output is, whenever it find a match of your pattern from your given text, so what will be the starting index of that particular pattern it begins, it will show that as your result. So this is an algorithm. Simply we can use this algorithm for solving this problem. So we can use two loops. So for I it starts from 0 and we can run from n to n minus m only, because the length of your text is n. Suppose your length is you can take 10 characters. So simply we can say your text size is 10 and your pattern size is 3. So from the 10 characters of text we are trying to find the 3 characters of pattern. So then n minus m simply is nothing but 10 minus 3. That is, we can run up to 7 only, because after 8 we get less than 3 characters. So that even though the last 2 characters will match with your pattern, but simply it is not a correct result. So because of that, reducing the number of iterations, we can take your for loop from I 0 to n minus m only. So simply every time your j is starts with 0, and always we check j is less than m. So what is m? M is nothing but the pattern length. So now we can check p of j equals to t of I plus j. So this is a comparison step. So here we are using this step for comparison. So pattern of 0 equals to text of some position. So either it will be 0 position or 1 position or 2 position, like that. That will be taken by this. So simply we can do increment your j by 1. See, if the match is found, then simply you can increment your j position by 1. And then if j equals to m, simply we can return I. Okay, so that is the match is found, simply you can return the index. So in which the starting position of your pattern is given by I, you can return that I value. Otherwise, if unsuccessful is found, that is nothing but the pattern is not available in your text, you can simply return -1. So I'll go with an example. I'll show you, we'll try to find something. So here see, this is a text. So nobody noticed him. So this is my text. So now I want to search a pattern as not. So here my text size is 18. I am including this underscore symbol. Totally I have 18 characters. And now I am trying to find not. So which is of 3 characters. It is my pattern. So what your algorithm will say, it's simply your I starts from 0. And your j is also starts from 0, and I representing for text and j representing for pattern. So initially your I value is 0 and j is also 0, and your n is 18 and your pattern is 3. So now I will run up to 0 to 15 characters only, because 18 minus 3, it is totally 15 characters. So here see, you can start your I 0. So then your j is also 0 in this pass. Okay, so in this pass your j is also 0. So what comparison you will make? P of j. So what is your j here? P of 0 is equals to t of, so what is your I here? See, I is 0 and j is also 0. So t of I plus j equals to 0 plus 0, 0th position. So because of that, pattern of 0 is nothing but it will take the first character of pattern. Text of 0 is nothing but it will take the first character of your text. So now this text pattern first characters is compared here, right? So now we are finding the match here. So because the first character of your text and first character of your pattern both are same. So what simply we can do? We can increment your j, right? So when match is found, what simply we can do? We can increment your j by 1. So now your j is becomes 1, right? So your I is not changed. Your j is becomes 1. So now p of 1 is equals to t of I is 0 plus j is 1. So then it becomes t of 1 position. So because of that, the p of 1 position element is compared with t of 1 position element. So now these two are matched. Again you have to increment your j because the match is found. So now your j is becomes 2. So 2 is less than 3 condition is true. So that p of 2 equals to t of I is not incremented. Still it is 0 only. So 0 plus and your j is 2. So 0 plus 2 is 2. Because of that it will check the second character of your text is compared with the second character of your pattern. So now you can observe that here these two are not matched. So when not match is found, then what's happening? Your j will get exited, right? So your j get exited and then you are coming to outer loop. See here the condition fails, so j terminates and your I get increment. So when your I get increment, so now I is becomes to 1. I is becomes to 1. So now when I is becomes to 1, your j again it starts from 0. So then what's happening? So it will shifted one position to right. It will shifted one position to right. Again it will take p of 0 is nothing but the first character, that is n. So now n is compared with o. So both are not matched. So then what's happening? J get not incremented and it is terminated. Again it come outside of your j loop. So again your I get increments. So it will take the next position. So I get increment, it will take the next position. So now what's happening? See here b and n is compared. So now both are not equal. So then what's happened? You j get increment, again your I get increments. So then it will take p of, right, which position? So this is your third position. So see 0, 1, 2, 3. So this is a third position. So now it will compare with p of 0th position element. So that is p of 0 position element is n. So o and n is compared. So it is also not equal. So again j get terminates, your I get increment, so that it will take the next position element from your text. So d and n is compared. Again it is not equal. So again your I get increments. So again it will compare with y and n. So it is also not equal. So then your I get increments. So again underscore and n is compared, right? Underscore and n is compared. So again it is not match. So then again your I get increment, it will get to this position. So which position it is? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now this is p of 7. So then what's happening? P of 7th element is compared with p of, here j is 0 again. So j 0 plus what's happening? So your I is 7. So it is compared with p of 7th is compared with t of 7 position. See here j we can take, right? So this is of your j position 0. So p of 0 position is nothing but your n character. So now n is compared with t of n. So t of 7 is nothing but n. So now we are finding these two characters are matched. So whenever the match is found, then your j get increments. So j is becomes to 1 now. So when j is 1, it will take the next character of your pattern. So what will be the next character? 0. And then what this position will given? P of 1 equals to t of, so this is 1 and this I value is 7. So now it will take t of 8th character. So t of 8th character is o. So o and o is compared. Okay, now again you are finding the match. so that your j get increments, it becomes 2. So now it becomes 2, so it will take p of 2 equals to t of, so now your j value is 2 and your I value is 7. So it will compare t of 9th position character. So p of 2 is t, and then you are checking with the t of 9th character, that is also t. So now you can find t and t is matched. So you find out that your entire pattern you get in this position. Right, so now your pattern is completed. So in which position? See here, your I is at 7. So in this 7th position, so you are finding of that your text is matched with your pattern. So that this algorithm will returns the index I is 7. Okay, it returns the index I is 7. The average case efficiency of this algorithm is theta of n. Okay, thank you.